Yoshi P himself has made a forum post directly addressing the Playerscope plugin, aka the creepy plugin, the Stalker plugin. Insert a lot of words here and they pretty much probably fit. The title of the post is regarding the use of third-party programs and player safety. Yoshi P says, "Hello everyone, producer and director Naoki Yoshida here. We have confirmed that there exist third-party tools that are being used to check FFXIV character information that is not being displayed during normal gameplay. The tool is being used to display a segment of an FFXIV character's internal account ID, which is then used in an attempt to further correlate information on other characters on the same FFXIV service account. The development and operations team are aware of the situation and the concerns being raised by the community and are discussing the following options. 1. Requesting that the tool in question be removed and deleted. 2. Pursuing legal action. Aside from character information that can be checked in-game on the Lodestone, we have received concerns that personal information registered on a user Square Enix account, such as address and payment information, could also be exposed with this tool. Please rest assured that it is not possible to access this information using these third-party tools. We strive to offer and maintain a safe environment for our players, which is why we ask everyone to refrain from using third-party tools. We also ask that players do not share information about third-party tools, such as details about their installation methods, or take any other actions to assist in their dissemination. The use of third-party tools is prohibited by Final Fantasy XIV user agreement, and their usage could threaten the safety of players. We will continue to take a firm stance against their usage." Naoki Yoshida, Final Fantasy XIV producer and director. I have a lot of concerns, so that's the forum post. There's a lot to unpack here and a lot of things that I wish were said that are not being said. Also, I do feel that it's necessary to say I fucking love this game. I just cleared Futures Rewritten Ultimate. I absolutely love this game. That fight was just such a delight. I will make a video talking about that later, which was originally today's video I intended. However, this forum post obviously is massively high priority, and so you're getting that video on this. So don't take it as me hating the devs. I love the devs. I absolutely got to meet Yoshi P during the media tour. I was scared absolutely out of my mind. I'm very shy. I don't think many people understand how shy I am. Like, I have so much respect for him, for the rest of the dev team, so please do not misconstrue this post. I fucking love this game so much. And that's why I do feel the need to talk about some of these concerns of mine quite directly, because I like this game. I love this game. The first thing is, in the two options, they requested that the tool in question be removed and deleted and pursuing legal action. I am going to say the dumb thing here. Why is the option not here of fixing the account ID being exposed to the client? Why is this not being super high prioritized? This really does worry me because, yes, the information is already out there. I'm the first person to say that. It is incredibly likely with anyone that is creepy and warped and deranged enough to make something like this that they have stored all of this information in a database and maintain that database, and probably could repair it if you have enough pieces of information, as I have talked about very directly in a past video, because I'm concerned over this. For example, the account ID, because of Dawn Trail adding the blacklist system, which was always an amazing thing, even during the media tour, I was the first person to literally pulled over a staff member, and I was like, hey, can you do the blacklist system with me? And they were amazing. They were such a good support about it, and then their character just poofed away, and I'm like, oh my god, have I personally used the blacklist system in the game? Thank God up above, no. Thank God there has not been a single person so far that has forced me to use that system. My list is thankfully empty. However, for a lot of people, they are not so fortunate. In the implementation of this, and this was raised months ago on the Final Fantasy XIV subreddit, many months ago, and there's at least one Reddit post. It's very likely many more that were buried, but people already knew this months ago. They already knew that the account ID was being exposed. This is very, very old information, especially in terms of internet terms. This is very old information that the account ID was being known. So why is the option not here of taking the account ID and ensuring that it is never again sent to the client? Instead, all of the account ID and determining if that player character should be hidden or shown, why is that not on the server? And I mean, I could make many guesses here. Know what? I'm not in the development team. I do not know the exact reasons why. It could just be computing costs, or I don't know exactly why. It could be a range of reasons. It could be because they're dealing with the old 1.0 code base, that there is some technical issues with getting that there. Again, I don't know, but I think that this omission here is very concerning to me. And I really have to say that I really wish that alongside with that account ID change, that they would offer or just simply change Lodestone IDs for all characters, because the Lodestone IDs on everyone's Lodestone profile, and this has been an issue known for many, many years, stays the same even if you change your character's name. And this has been abused by nefarious actors for many years, unfortunately. And then I believe alongside with that being changed, there should be given to all characters a single one-time name change option. So the steps would be completely hide the account ID, never show it to the client side under any circumstances, change all the Lodestone IDs, and then offer name changes. What this would do would systematically break every single system that they could use to repair the database, to the best of our knowledge. However, it is possible that they could maybe have some other form. Again, I'm not privy. I don't actually use these mods. I actually don't know all the data, but I think that those are the three main pieces of information that they would need to use for this. And so by offering a name change, changing the Lodestone ID, and hiding the account ID, I do believe that that would break all of these different nodes and verses is what I want to say, all these connections between the characters, and hence make any tool that may run off of a database completely useless. Moving on from there, we are going to go into the fact that they are mentioning that they are looking at maybe pursuing legal action, and that's an option on the table. To the best of my knowledge, they have never explicitly mentioned legal action before. I could be wrong, but to the best of my knowledge, but keep in mind, I have not slept last night. I have pneumonia. You can probably tell I'm really nasally right now. But to the best of my knowledge, they've never mentioned that before. And it will remain to be seen if they do actually pursue legal action. There is precedent with this in that two companies, Bungie and Rockstar, have had successful lawsuits against third-party tool creators. I also do believe that Nintendo has quite a history of lawsuits and stuff like that as well. However, I don't know if it was specifically against mod and third-party tool creators. Now, do I think that that's healthy for the game? I believe that this plugin steps so strongly out of the line of what's acceptable, because I did not personally view the footage of it being used. Someone provided footage to me of the plugin being used, and the amount of character data that you can obtain very easily, very quickly on a person is actually really fucked up. Like, you can know the last time a person logged on to an alt or something like this. And I mean, likewise, I've also had people give me back the results of it, and they were asking me, "Hey Cole, you have a fart fetish? Because all of your retainers have farting in their name." And I'm like, all right, okay. That's really fucking weird that you would know my retainers' names. Like, the amount of creepy crap that has happened from this already is like, girl, for fuck's sake, what the hell? Like, there's no elegant way to say it. Like, I'm nasally, I'm tired, I have not been able to sleep all night, I have pneumonia, and I'm just looking and I'm like, oh my god, what this plugin is just gross. So, do I think legal action against it is fine and fair? Absolutely. Just get rid of it. Like, this is so fucking skeevy and gross. Now I'm gonna be a sourpuss here. Again, requesting that the tool in question be removed and deleted. Pandora's box has been opened, and that's quite an interesting mechanic in P5. What a beautiful fight Free was, for real. What a beautiful mechanic, with the church bells ringing, singing nothing but praises about that. But in this case, this is a bad Pandora's box. This is the kind that you don't want to do and don't want to open. And basically, even though the GitHub page, as I reported on, was removed, there's nothing stopping these people from going underground, continuing to do creepy crap underground and in the dark, and have all this information out there in databases. You can access it through however. It literally is a problem that is not solved because a single GitHub page was taken down. And I think that is probably the worst part of all this. You can request that the GitHub page is taken down, but the fucked up thing is that I guarantee you, I absolutely fucking guarantee you, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that there is a fucking Discord server somewhere where they are creeping and perving through all this stuff. Otherwise, where the fuck did the 5 different comments from people talking about my retainers' names come from? From the Aether? Girl. Like, it's so gross. Shit, I'm so tired that I literally just girled. This is probably when me not having a camera is a good thing, because you got the whole head swivel and everything. I went, girl. Girl. Like, I give up. Let me make one thing super clear, because I know I said it before, but I want to say it again. I love this game, and I love the dev team. I just do believe that this was a genuine misstep, and I do wish that they would pursue further things like what I mentioned before, with taking the account ID and never showing it client side, with issuing name changes, with changing the Lodestone IDs, because again, that has been a problem for a long time here. And actually, let me make this a timestamp. But friends list changes. I mean, if you remove someone from your friends list because, say, they're doing something really gross to you, it should be removed from that. They shouldn't be able to just bring you up willy-nilly. Like, that's gross. Like, I understand that there's a certain level of decorum when someone removes and hurt feelings. I mean, I'm a nerd. I mean, I have dealt with social rejection before, as any fucking human being on the planet has. Like, if you're above the age of 18, you have absolutely dealt with some weird clique that was just like, we don't want you to sit here at our lunch table. On Wednesdays, we wear pink. Like, come on, guys. We've all dealt with it. But it's stuff like that. Like, why on the friends list? If I remove someone, do they still have me on their friends list? It's stuff like that I really kind of wish was more brought to the forefront, because we've had the Lodestone IDs, we've had the friends list issues, we've had so many things that enable really not great people to do really gross things. And in Final Fantasy XIV, some people really take it too far, and it's like really gross, flat out. And so with that being said, I kind of wish that this tool was used as an excuse by the developers to really clamp down on these long-term, many-year-long issues, and just be like, hey, we're changing all of this stuff because this is weird.